Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Friday. We are at the weekend again, and today I am going to be working on Hope and Love by Clara and Maud Pickernell, 1881, a Bristol Orphanage sampler, if I could just talk, and it is from Hands Across the Sea. I am stitching on 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha from Zweigart. I'm not Zweigart, I'm sorry, Wetchlet, or however you say that name. And I was trying to figure out what the thread was. It's 221 DMC. So how's everybody doing? I needed a stitch along. I was just, it's been a couple days. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so, you know, my back was hurting on Monday, and I went home a little bit early. I slept, I felt great, and yeah, I went to work and worked all day Tuesday. It was killing me, but I worked, and I'm trying to figure out where to be. Wednesday, we had an order come in. I see little molly hairs. Geez, surprise, surprise. And, could be mine, as far as that goes. Yeah, Wednesday sucked. My back was killing me, but I worked through it. We got through it. I finally got to sit down, you know, while I was at work, and after we'd gotten everything together, and make sure I was doing it right. It's been a hot moment since I did this. This one's easier than, it's not easier, it's pretty much the same level of stitching. It's just, yeah. The other one is on 28 count. It's a little harder for me to see and do this. But anyway, back to my stupid story. Oh yeah, I thought that Wednesday was never, ever, ever going to end. People were still coming in at almost 9 o'clock. Unbelievable. But I finally got all that done. Finally went home. Yesterday, I didn't do squat. I wasn't picking up anything. I wasn't bending, you know, half of the back thing was, you know, bending over to put stuff away and all that. So, yeah. No, we weren't going to do anything. I went to the store and got a few things. I was going to make I had out some green chili, so I was going to make burritos smothered in green chili. So you got to get all the stuff that goes with that. So I had to have the sour cream, and I got some more salsa and some green onion and a tomato. They looked really nice. I'm sure they're hothouse tomatoes, but yeah. So, I came home, and I didn't fix that until dinner, you know. I gotta see where I'm at here. Blah, 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 did that part, okay. So, yeah. But in between there, I laid down and took a 3-hour nap. Yeah, I wasn't tired at all. Woke up at like 6:30 p.m., Oh yeah, it was great. So I didn't end up eating because I had to make the meat for the filling of the burrito. Oh yeah, I went all out. I even got refried beans. Couldn't find any of my Uncle Ben's, what do you call it? You know, the 90-second, you know, you cook it in the microwave rice in the Spanish flavor. I don't know. They usually have it, but they've been, excuse me, doing a lot of rearranging at that store, if you will. So, yeah. So it's a little hard to find things, but where it was supposed to be, it wasn't there. So, yeah. So I didn't get to have any Spanish rice. And heaven knows I'm not making any. Oh, I could have, but I'm just not going there. Because that would, entail a whole nother thing. And had to get some bread, because it was, went to go make a peanut butter sandwich, and we had a little mold on that bread, because I didn't put it in the refrigerator. I usually keep the bread in the refrigerator now that it's getting warmer. So, yeah, no. So I had to have some more bread, just in case I want to make French toast this weekend. I do that every once in a while, and I did get some extra eggs. I couldn't believe the price of eggs. For a dozen eggs, it was like almost $2.50. I was a little irritated, to say the least. Okay, hang on. We got no place to jump off, so I gotta restart my thread someplace else. I don't, carry my thread too terribly much. In fact, when I get this done, yeah, 30 years from now, I'll have to go back and clip all the little threads on the back. What are you doing over there, Grandma? She's looking at me like, what? Who, me? She's doing her digging thing. She's trying to get her blanket. I can't understand if she's cold, because it's maybe 45. It was warmer, let's say. It was colder yesterday than it was on Wednesday. So, and it was windy all day long. All day long. Yeah. And no, I don't have a threader for... Seriously? I'm using a 28 size needle, so it's a little bit difficult to see. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Hey, at least I had the thread separated. Come on. Seriously. Okay, now I gotta figure out how many across. Oh my goodness. 4, 5, 6. So anyway, yeah, it's a little, it's like 50 degrees today, perhaps. But I don't know, how warm it is going to get, so we'll just have to wait and see. It was supposed to be a little bit better than it was yesterday, so hopefully there's less wind, if you will. But the wind has just been driving us all mad. I just hate that you go out and it's like being in a wind tunnel the whole time. So, yeah. Fun times. Fun times. But it has been warmer this week than other weeks. This takes a hot moment to do. I've been doing pre-stamped for so long I can't hardly function here. Been binge watching my series shows, so not much new on Netflix that I've wanted to watch. I think the last new movie I watched was called The Gentleman. That was it, and that was last week, so yeah, no. Haven't found anything else. Why that's in my way. I hope you can see all right. If I get too close, then it gets all blurry, you know. Or it's just not where it's supposed to be in. Need to put it right there, and then I'll turn a little bit. Finally got my clips on there. As you can see, it's holding my pattern because heaven knows I can't do this sideways. That, no. Not happening. I need that pattern in front of me. So not starting anything new or anything. Just been stitching on what I've gotten. I haven't even started a new diamond painting or gotten the diamond painting out. I just didn't feel like pushing it yesterday, so that's just the way that happened. And I looked all over for I have a plastic bag, you know, my Amazon bags that I love. Couldn't find the thing that had the pattern in it and where that was, because this got separated because I put the other one, Louisa Cullimore, onto this stand and took the frame, not frame, hoop is the word, hoop, off of this, you know, to put it on Louisa Cullimore. So, yeah, I need to drink coffee. And for some reason, the bag got separated. I don't even know where I've actually found the damn thing. Been watching, oh, who is it? I think her name is Long Dog. Stitcher, I believe. And I don't need to go there yet. Don't go back. Thank you. She is working on Death by Cross Stitch. It makes me want to get it out, but God, if anything ever drove me over the edge, it was Death by Cross Stitch. Yeah, it's all the solid stitching. I just love the way it all looks. Honest, I do. But damn. I even have Dankworth. And what else do I have by Long Dog? Oh, I have Pavane for These Times. And I have Pandemic from Long Dog. Yeah, do I feel the need to stitch on those? No, but I almost really wanted to get out my my Death by Cross Stitch. I don't know, I see people working on it, you know, and I realize they're hacking at it just a little bit at a time, you know. But damn, it is. Oh, Lord, you get off and you're done. It just, insanity. Yeah. But I like the way it looks. I don't know. It is what it is. And it just sends me fleeing back to my pre-stamped cross stitch, you know. After I've done that. And somebody else was working on, it's either His Eyes on the Sparrow or Consider the Lilies. Yeah, wanted to grab that too. Yep. And those, the Consider the Lilies and His Eyes on the Sparrow are all on H.A.T.S. So it's not like they're difficult. Just time consuming. I don't know. And it's not like they're off track or anything. And of course, not to be outdone, but we also have a Christmas garden. So, yeah. Irritating. Just irritating. I want to do so much, but, you know, I only got 2 hands here, so, yeah. And yes, there's something on the bottom of this piece of fabric. This takes a huge piece of fabric. I think it's a yard. But this one's bigger than Louisa Cullimore. And I've almost, I don't know if this is page 5, so I don't think it's, there's one more page. There's like 6 pages across. So, yeah. Pull it out. So I've almost come across with 6 pages. And there's like 30 pages, so we got 4 more sets of 6. So we got 24 more pages. Yep, it's special that way. But I just like doing this. Every time you finish a little motif, you feel like you've done something. It's great. Where am I? Okie dokie. Let's see here. Sorry for the paper rattle. Gotta get it where it needs to be. But down here, once you get, you know, to the smaller letters, it doesn't take nearly as long as going through all these old world ones. They take forever. Well, it does for me. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I really like these because they just snap right over the hoop and hold on. So that's always good. We'll bring you down. We'll go over. Where am I? Oh, I'm up here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There's 5. And it's so much easier to count on H.A.T.S. than on even weave. Oh, it takes me forever. I always, like, go someplace where, like, say this stuck down there and there was only, like, 2... There's 2 basic stitches in between it, so it's easier to count the threads. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's great that way. And I'm only using 2 strands of DMC. I've got about 3, what do you call it, more skeins of this, 221, so I have to look in my stash and see if I have some more anyplace else, or if I can cannibalize it from something that I'm not even thinking about stitching. But, yeah. Or just order some from 123 Stitch, because it's probably going to take about 15 more skeins. Because it's insane. There's a lot of stitching. Where am I? Oh, yeah. It's been a while. I barely hold on to that needle. It's so tiny compared to the ones I've been using. So no grand plans for this weekend. My daughter has gone home sick a couple days this week. She's got that same stuff that my granddaughter had. Granddaughter finally went back to school, though, so she's all happy. She had her track and field this week. that they have at school, and then next week they have the ones for the bigger kids, because she's only in 1st grade. So, yeah. Okay, something's rotten in Denmark here. What is going on? Ah, crap. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. I finally got it fixed. So sorry. Jeez, one day. Yeah, I had that all messed up. And I think that part is messed up too. So, I must have gotten down one row on that. But this is all lining up with the letter up there. So, we're just going to fly with it, you know. And see where it lands. I tried to cut off that thread closer, but I couldn't quite get there. And then I just take the end of my scissor and poke it if you can't cut it off. That's about what I do. But yeah, there's something rotten with that, so I don't know. But we're just going to do this E. And keep moving. So what is everybody else going to do for the weekend? Do y'all have plans of going anywhere fun and exciting? Hopefully by next week we'll be able to go out and walk around the woods and do something. Maybe somebody will feel like, you know, getting excited and doing that. So we'll see if everybody's well. This weekend is my daughter's birthday. I hate the fact that she's semi-sick. I don't know what to call it, you know. One minute she can eat something and the next minute not so much. So, and my granddaughter, she still doesn't want milk. Yeah, no. Not having it on the milk. But I don't know. So, I don't know what it is, but it can just go away, and I'm not going to go visiting until everybody is better. I'm just waiting for the other two at home to get it, you know? Isn't that how that goes? You get well, and then everybody else gets sick. Again. Helpful. Try to bring it up a little bit where you can see what's going on. Afraid to get too close or too far to the edge. Where am I? But I just felt like working on this today, and come hell or high water, I was going to find it. That's what happens when you, well, my idea of organizing is shove it all in a basket, you know. It's just helter-skelter, so I must have picked this up when I put all that stuff away. And, yeah. Got the bag and had this was sitting on my table. So I must have just, one bag looked like the next, so that's how that worked. Yeah, no grand plans. It's starting to get busy, and next week I'll have to work 2 to 10. Yeah, it'll be fun next week. I'm just thrilled sick. Because that means summer's starting. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to make you dizzy there. I'm on this turning chair, you know, it's a desk chair. So it kind of swivels so you can do 360s in it. I can't, because there is an entire shelf on that side full of glass, yeah, and rocks and stuff, yeah. Not happening at all. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going outside. I was going to do an outdoor, what do you call it? An outdoor video on the porch, but I can see it's still too windy for that. And yeah, I had to fill up the stupid damn birdseed again. I caught a squirrel up there, just helping himself to stuff, and I couldn't figure out how he was getting on top of the what do you call it? The air conditioner. So, yeah. Well, I have one of those, I don't know, it's like a southwestern ladder, if you will. You can put, it's got, like, they took, what do you call it, branches, and took all the bark off of it, so it's smooth, and it's kind of made like that, sort of. I don't know what you call them. I don't know that it even has a name, but it was too close to the air conditioner, so the squirrel would go up there and then he'd just jump. Well, he's been eating the damn birdseed. So I fixed his wagon. I moved the ladder, so he can't get up there unless he can take a flying leap from the porch. We'll see. Because that's about 5-6 weeks. Can't even talk. 5 or 6 feet, you know, to jump, if he was going to jump. So, yeah. No, he's not going to get up there again. He can just do with the leftovers, or the part that falls out every time the wind blows terribly, terribly hard, and it knocks over the birdseed. Oh yeah, it's great. But thank goodness birdseed is not too expensive. So, I don't get too big of a bag, because, yeah, I have no place else to set that, so I don't know how that's gonna go when the air conditioner's on. So, we'll see. I may have my son-in-law screw that thing. That's what my late boyfriend did. He screwed them to the pillars. I don't have pillars, but he screwed it to the pillars, and that way they couldn't, you know, wouldn't knock off or blow off, because we had a little bit of wind in Kansas, you know, nothing too terribly bad, except for when it got to be winter and, you know, it was blowing snow and ice and blizzarding, you know, but I didn't want them to knock it off, or a cat to jump up there, you know, and knock the bird feeder off, so yeah, we fixed that and screwed them right down to the pillars. Or posts, you know, on the railing, and that worked really well. And I can't hang it because, I mean, it has a thing to hang it with, but yeah, it'll just get beat all to pieces and break. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be about it for today. Have you heard me ramble on long enough? I'll keep at it and see if I can finish this page. We'll see how that goes. I've got about 4, maybe 4 or 5. Well, maybe not that many. 3, maybe. 3 or 4. Yeah. Rows to do, and then I'll be done with this page. I'd kind of like to start on the next page and get it all done. And that way it will have been all the way across just once. So, Alright guys, well if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.